Hello, in this chapter we will do tracing. But we will go in depth about tracing and how to trace each part of the face. Also, we will look at how to trace each line. This chapter will focus on the eyebrows. If you think it's easy, you don't need to practice. But I think you should practice because there's a correct way of tracing. So let's get started. On the screen, you can see the file I've already prepared for everyone. There are 4 types of eyebrows. We will do all 4. In these photos, I've already adjusted the opacity to make the color lighter. If you don't have the file yet, you can download it first. Okay, let's add a layer. Change name to Draft 1. Choose the peppermint brush. If you have a favorite sketching brush, you can use it instead. Choose a dark gray color. I will start with the first one. This one is easy. We don't need to create the grid and axis. I would like you to create the outline first. Can you see it? I'll change it to black. Okay, we can see it better now. So we need to create the outline first. Like this. Why? So that when we do inking, we can see the outline clearer. Now we have an outline. But natural eyebrows have hair going upwards and downwards, and they will intersect in the middle. If you don't understand, you can check your own eyebrows. Because the hair at the bottom of your eyebrows will go downwards. But the hair at the top of your eyebrows will go upwards. And the hairs intersect in the middle. However, different eyebrows have different intersections. They will intersect differently. You need to look closely. Like this. It's done. Now we do the eyebrow hair. Where the hair is lighter, we draw the lines further from each other. Where it's getting darker, you can stroke the lines closer or draw bigger lines. Like this. For the hair at the top, stroke the lines downwards. It looks so much neater. Also stroke the hair outside of the outline that is messy too. Okay, we've got one eyebrow. Continue to the other one. Draw the outline first. It's the general shape. It's an eyebrow shape. After that, find where the eyebrow's hairline intersects. Okay, and then what? Stroke the lines. It's lighter by the inner eyebrow, so we can draw the lines further from each other. Where it's getting darker, we can use bigger lines and draw the lines closer together. Try to draw the lines neat and stroke them in the same direction. It will make you look more professional, more experienced. But actually, there is a technique to make our work look neater, cleaner, and more professional. Mostly, you should focus on doing the work neatly and properly. You need to have principles, right? There are also eyebrow hairs outside of the outline too. Just this, okay? We've got draft 1. And the first draft is done now. Let's continue to the next one. I will finish the rest of draft 1 and then we do the inking. This photo looks difficult, but it's fine. When you draw a woman wearing makeup, it's hard to see the eyebrow hairs. This is the eyebrow turned 45 degrees. I would like to edit here a little bit. Like this. Okay, let's stroke the lines. By the inner eyebrow, the lines will be further apart because there is less hair. Here it's getting darker, so the hair is thicker. Stroke downwards. If you prefer, you can draw the lines further away from each other than I am. It's fine. The only thing I ask of you is to keep stroking the lines in the same direction. Don't let the lines touch much, it won't look neat. Okay, we've finished the second one. Very quickly. Let me give you some advice again. If you're drawing for your customer or someone is waiting for your work, tracing like this is better. Okay. The third one is a little bit difficult. It's more difficult to see the lines. It's an Asian eyebrow. There's less eyebrow hair. I will outline it like this. Lightly. Stroke the line downwards like this. By the inner eyebrow, it will be very light. You need to be aware. Don't put too many lines. I will stroke the lines far from each other at first, and then slightly closer and closer. Like this. And stroke downwards. Stroke it a little bit thicker and then slightly lighter. We stroke the lines far from each other like this. We've got one. Okay, the other side. The lines are far from each other because it's a light eyebrow. It starts to get darker, so we stroke the lines closer together. Stroke downwards. Light eyebrows. The lines are further, okay? We have finished the third one. Continue to the fourth one. It's a side profile. Let's start with the eyebrow shape. The intersection of the eyebrow's hair is here. I will adjust the original a little bit so that we can see the eyebrow hair clearer. Here we can see the section and hairs outside of the outline slightly. The line curves here a little. You can draw a curved line here, and then fill it with lines. The bottom part of the eyebrow is quite dark. It's darker, but you can see that the top part of the eyebrow is lighter. So we can draw lines further away from each other. Also, there are hairs outside of the outline. Check every detail. Okay, we've got all of the eyebrows for draft 1 using the tracing method. Now let's do inking. I will increase the opacity of the original layer up to 100 and move the original up. Or change the canvas size. And move the original so it doesn't cover our first draft. Like this. Okay, I will reduce the opacity of the draft 1 layer a little. Make it lighter. After that, add a new layer and change the name to inking. Okay. And then choose the Freya inking pen sharp brush. Okay, keep checking with the original. We are going to do the inking. The brush size is about 40%. Try to keep an even space between the lines. Okay, that's all right. Okay, trace the lines at the top. Like this. If your lines are closer together, it's fine. Let's check. If you see where we need to fill the color and make it darker, you can repeat that line. After that, choose the Freya inking pen super sharp brush. It will make the line sharp and slim. It's the slimmest line. It's used for stroking the lines that are outside of the eyebrow outline. Don't overdo it. Where you don't like it, you can erase it. Okay, finished one side. Like this, okay? How was it? Did you breathe? Do inking on the other side. Back to the Freya inking pen sharp brush. Continue to the other side by the inner eyebrow. It is light and the lines are further apart. Be patient. Touch, stroke, and then let go. You can breathe now. Stroke the lines at the top. There's a small section here. Looks neat. Then we use the Freya inking pen super sharp brush. Lightly fill the lines outside of the outline, so it won't look like Chin-jung. Okay, we're finished inking the first pair of eyebrows. How was it? Let's continue with the next one. There's a lot to do. 4 pairs of eyebrows to help you get better. This one is not difficult. The inner eyebrow lines are further apart. Then make it darker and the lines closer. I will put a little bit more weight here. Be patient. Lines at the top. The shape is not difficult. Okay, next one. The lines by the inner eyebrow will be further from each other. And then they are a little bit closer together. You can see that when it becomes uncomfortable, I turn the screen. I find an angle that I feel more comfortable with. If you feel uncomfortable, you need to change the angle. Find your favorite angle and the one you are most comfortable with. Okay, finished another one. How was it? It's not difficult, right? Let's continue. This one is a little bit more difficult. Need to check with the original. The lines are further from each other here. Far, short, and then slightly closer. I will put a little bit more weight here to make the lines darker. Does it look like a color gradient? Stroke downwards. Closer. When the hairs are further apart, we stroke the lines further apart. Okay? Let me fill it up here slightly. It can be filled more. Next one, the other side. Here the lines are further apart. Then start to become closer together. Put a little more weight here. Stroke downwards. Like this. The last one. You can see from the original that the inner eyebrow is slightly curved and there are little hairs outside of the outline. If you are not confident, I suggest you draw the lines by section. Draw the lines very far from each other at first. Then later you fill up the rest of the lines. Like this. Stroke downwards. As I said, the lines go downwards by the top part of the eyebrow. For this eyebrow type, the lines are further from each other. Stroke the lines further apart. There are hairs outside of this outline too. So we use a smaller brush, the super sharp brush, to draw lines out here. Very sharp. It's done. We've finished all 4 pairs of eyebrows. I will close the draft 1 layer. Come on, let's see our lines and see how it looks. Is there anyone who wants to fill up any sections? If you want to add more lines, you can do it. If you feel like, where are the lines missing? You check with the original and see if you need to fill the lines anywhere. Okay, it's done. It's not difficult and doesn't take a lot of time. If you draw only 1 pair of eyebrows, it will be even quicker. Okay, we've done eyebrows. In the next chapter, we will draw the eyes.